Hello everyone, good morning. I am Mr. DHAKSHUNHAAMOORTHIIY, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. I am handling subject 21 CS 003 Mobile Application Development to the class 3rd year 5th semester. Android architecture is today's topic. Android architecture contains a different number of components to support any Android device needs. Android software contains an open source Linux kernel having collection of number of C++ libraries which are exposed through an application framework services. Among all the components, Linux kernel provides a main functionality of operating system functions to smartphones, and Dalvik virtual machines (DVM) provide platform for running an Android application. The main components of Android architecture are following: one is applications, second one is application framework, third one is Android runtime, fourth one is platform libraries, fifth one is Linux kernel. See, we can see the main 5 different layers in Android architecture. Application which consists gallery, contacts, camera, clock, calendar, home, like different applications. And application framework, there are different application frameworks are there: activity manager, notification manager, package manager, Windows manager, content providers, view system, and so on. And the runtime, Android runtime layer, there are Dalvik virtual machine, Dalvik VM, Xcode, core libraries. The platform libraries are media, graphics, SQLite, OpenGL, SSL, FreeType, and so on. The last layer, the fifth layer, Linux kernel, it consists of Wi-Fi driver, display driver, audio driver, USB driver, camera driver, Bluetooth driver, and so on. The first layer, applications layer. Applications is the top layer of the Android architecture. The pre-installed application like home, contacts, camera, gallery, etc., and third-party application downloaded from the Play Store like chat applications, games, etc., will be installed on this layer only. It runs within the Android runtime with the help of the classes and services provided by the application framework. Second layer is application framework. Application framework provides several important classes which are used to create an Android application. It provides a generic abstraction for hardware access and also helps in managing user interface with the application resources. Generally, it provides the services with the help of which we can create a particular class and make that class helpful for the application creation. It includes different types of service activity manager, notification manager, view system, package manager, etc., which are helpful for the development of our application according to the prerequisite. Application runtime is the third layer. The Android runtime environment is one of the most important part of the Android. It contains the components like core libraries and Dalvik virtual machine DVM. Mainly, it provides the base for the application framework and powers our application with the help of the core libraries like Java virtual machine JVM. Dalvik virtual machine DVM is a register based virtual machine and specially designed and optimized for Android to ensure that a device can run multiple instances efficiently. It depends on layer Linux kernel for threading and low level memory management. The core libraries enable us to implement Android applications using the standard Java or Kotlin programming languages. Platform libraries is the fourth layer. The platform libraries includes various C, C++ core libraries and Java based libraries such as Media, Graphics, Surface Manager, OpenGL, etc. to provide a support for a Android development. In which Media library provides support to play and record an audio and video formats. Surface Manager responsible for managing access to the display subsystem. SGL and OpenGL, both cross language and cross platform application program interface API, are used for 2D and 3D computer graphics. SQLite provides database support and FreeType provides font support. WebKit, this open source web browser engine, provides all the functionality to display web content and to simplify page loading. SSL, secure socket layer, is a security technology to establish an encrypted link between web server and a web browser. Last layer, the fifth layer, Linux kernel. Linux kernel is part of Android architecture. It manages all the available drivers such as display drivers, camera drivers, Bluetooth drivers, audio drivers, memory drivers, etc., which are required during the runtime. The Linux kernel will provide an abstraction layer between the device hardware and the other components of Android architecture. It is responsible for management of memory, power, devices, etc. The features of Linux kernel are: first feature, security. The Linux kernel handles the security between the application and the system. Memory management. It efficiently handles the memory management, thereby providing the freedom to develop our apps. Process management. It manages the process well, allocates resources to process whenever they need them. Network stack. It effectively handles the network communication. Driver model. It ensures that the application works properly on the device, and hardware manufacturers responsible for building their drivers into the Linux build. Thank you.